Hi, Ashley.
Hey Casey,
This is Nostalgic Nightcaps. Oh, what is that? What are we doing here?
that's our podcast where usually just you and I talk about nostalgic things like movies and music and pop culture, TV shows and the like, and we pair it with a cocktail or beverage of some sort.
Are you
On,
saying someone else is in this room with us?
oh my God, I'm scared.
Good.
Hi.
Well, you have not been introduced yet.
Oh no, I'm breaking
Get
the
out of
rules
here.
already.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Casey. Hi, Ashley.
Hey Ryan,
Welcome. Welcome to our show.
Very excited to be here. Long time listener, first time podcaster.
what are you doing here?
What the hell are you doing here? And who are you?
I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, and I really don't know who the hell I am. But I am Casey's husband, and I was asked to put together a bracket of TV theme songs for us to discuss the merits. I suppose this is on the tail of last week's episode where we talked about the nanny. And so I came up with a list and paired them off into little competitions, and we'll go through them, and y'all can decide which is the best theme song.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I hope everyone else is.
You and
Um,
I, Ashley, have not seen any of them. We don't know anything.
No,
I don't know
you're
anything.
gonna be
yeah,
totally
it's
surprised.
been all in secret. I've kept everything very well under wraps. So Casey tried to get a glimpse. We were logging on here, so I had to hide the screen fast, but
Whoa,
Whatever.
I think we prevented any cheating.
cheating.
I closed my eyes, I swear.
But what are we drinking with this episode?
We are drinking the Channel Flipper to match with
Oh,
our TV theme song theme, which a flip cocktail is basically any cocktail that has a whole egg and kind of a spirit in it. So kind of did a twist on that, along with an English Channel, which is a gin-based fruity drink with kind of a liqueur. So this is Hendrick's Gin, which I found a special stone fruit infused Hendrick's Gin that I used, giving it a little extra
wow.
fruit forward. An elderflower, Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, lemon juice, and a whole egg, dry shaken and served in a little coupe with a lemon twist and some nutmeg, and it's delicious.
That's fancy.
It is
Yeah,
yummy.
Wow. I'm
it's pretty
impressed.
tasty.
Yeah, I was really excited because it has two of my favorite things in a drink, which is gin and an egg.
I know my audience.
I didn't even know that's what it was called. A flip drink. That's perfect.
Yeah,
I didn't either.
I felt like
Wow.
it matched the theme pretty well.
Ashley, we need to know these things. We
I
are
know.
professionals,
That's
okay?
what we do.
Professional nightcappers.
Yes.
We are professional drinkers, not professional thinkers.
Hey, there you go.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ryan, do you have some rules or instructions to lay out as we get into this bracket system?
Not a ton of rules. Like I said, I've got everything divided into a bracket here. I guess I can show you guys now. You can see that. We essentially have two halves of the bracket. One would be songs that I kind of said more are the vibe of the show, whereas the other side are ones that explicitly kind of tell what the show is about, or at least
Mhm.
more so.
Oh,
So that would be the two sides. They're
got
broken
it.
off and seeded into what I kind of thought was were good matchups here. So we'll kind of talk through them. I've got them all queued up on a YouTube playlist so we can listen. Y'all can discuss their merits. I'll leave it up to you to decide what you think is best. Is it
Wow.
just the catchiest song? Which one describes the show or matches the show the best? Maybe visuals come into play. Whatever you want. No rules, just right.
How are
Make
we?
your
We're
decisions.
like deciding together.
I was gonna say, and
Yeah.
what happens if we
If
don't
you
want the
can't
same
agree,
one?
I will have to decide. I'll have to make a judge's ruling on who can make the more compelling
Tiebreaker.
argument as a completely impartial judge here.
I was gonna say, if you are my husband, how do I know you're being honest?
That is true. I would tend to side with Ashley more
He
so.
does lie all the time.
He's a huge liar.
Never told the truth once in my life.
Yeah.
All of this is a lie. I didn't do any of this. It's all made
Oh
up.
my God.
Oh, wow.
It's
Where
really
did you
great to
find
hear.
this?
I'm not even
This is
real.
someone else made this. I don't know.
No, this is real. It's really happening. We're really
Okay,
here. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. That's we just want to get into it.
Let's
let's do
fucking do
it.
it.
Okay. Well, our first matchup in the top left-hand corner here is the Friends theme versus the Scrubs theme. So we
It,
will cue them up,
Wow, that's a
which
tight
is
22 seconds.
it
yeah,
is. The other one
yeah, they
was what,
really
55?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a full
Almost
minute. Most
three
of them are around
times.
a minute. There are a few that are shorter. I feel like they get shorter the more recent they are. So it was interesting seeing some trends in theme songs as well. So I feel like a lot of the ones that tell the story are older, and a lot of the ones that don't are newer. So yeah, it wasn't interesting. Yeah.
I miss it. I miss the theme. But yeah, let's discuss these shows. Have you seen you're not really a Friends girly,
I'm
but
not
what about a
really a Friends girly, but I have seen several episodes. I
right,
mean, just, yeah,
what about Scrubs?
happens. I have like purposely sat down and watched some of
Oh,
Scrubs, but I
I
never
thought you were
got
gonna say
through a lot.
avoided.
No,
I
I was like,
hate
this is one
geez.
Scrubs.
show I will never watch. No, I have watched some and I liked it, but I never finished it for whatever reason. But you guys are huge Friends fans.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Huge Friends fans. We watch Friends almost every day of our
Yeah.
lives. Every Thanksgiving we watch the every Thanksgiving episode.
And that is every day.
Yes.
Is
If you keep
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving in your heart,
Yeah.
you can celebrate it all year.
So that song definitely has a special place in my heart, especially because my dad had that tape, that cassette
Mm,
tape. And we used to play it all the time and like I not only know all of like the what's in the theme song of the lyrics, but what comes after
the
that.
whole song.
The
I don't
whole
think I've ever
song.
heard the whole song. I'm not privy to that information.
And then Scrubs is a show I've seen a lot, but it's not something that I deeply care about. But that
Fair.
doesn't really matter.
None of that
Yeah.
matters. Only the merits of the theme song.
Yeah. So with Friends, it's very nostalgic, even as someone
Mhm.
who hasn't really watched the show a whole lot. It was something that like my mom would watch all the time and I would see as a kid.
Ah,
Uh,
Diane
I know Diane's a Friends girly.
is a friend stand.
She, to be fair though, she's like an anything stan. She loves any show, any movie. I don't think she's disliked
Oh,
anything in her life.
that's so cute. I wish I could be like that.
I know, right? But yeah, I mean, I know the song. I think it fits well with the theme of
Mhm.
the show. I mean, they're obviously friends. They're having fun by this fountain. It's got the couch. Brought the couch
Yes.
outside. Perfect.
It really encapsulates that 20s, 30s aimlessness of living in a city,
Yeah.
being single and uh, sometimes employed,
Yeah.
Sometimes.
sometimes. And yeah, it's very fun. It's really fun too.
It
Like
is
they're all
fun.
doing different things.
People are falling in.
Exactly. Is that Ross that falls in? David Schwimmer? Or
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
And then Joey's drinking the water. That's kind of gross.
that
Yes,
was
I
really
think that's the
gross.
water.
Probably tastes like pennies. That's probably why he's so stupid in the show.
Probably.
Drank a lot of copper in the opening.
Yeah, I like the fountain and the couch. I feel like
Mm.
it was so iconic.
It's also so catchy that Jennifer Aniston is singing along most of the time. No one else is, but she is constantly mouthing the words.
You got the little clap. You got
Yep,
some audience participation.
always good. That's what creates nostalgia, right?
Yeah.
And it did make that song like it did hit the billboards. It's probably number one at times, at a time maybe. I don't know. I should have maybe checked that out or something. But I mean, it was popular because of that, of the show.
Yeah.
It's not just the Friends factor, the TV show factor that's so nostalgic. It's like the song is like iconic in its own right
Hmm. Yeah.
because of the show.
It transcends.
It's transcendent. Well, Scrubs, it is catch. It's a very catchy song. They're both very catchy.
And who is that one by? Do we know?
Um, yes, it's Laszlo Bain,
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
yeah, I've not heard of
which is a band.
that
Yeah, yeah.
person, nor do I think I've heard the full song, really.
No, I don't think I have
Right.
Yeah.
either.
I think on the very first episode of Scrubs, they play like they have a full version, but I could not
Mhm.
find it on the
Oh, it's it's been scrubbed from the internet. Oh my God.
Okay, so usually I like things that are shorter because I have no
Hmm.
attention span. Like, my ideal movie is like an hour, 25 minutes. But I
Mhm.
think for a theme song, more is kind of better for me. So this one might be too short. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
It
I
works, but I think the length of the Friends one is what gets me more. You know what I mean?
mm, you can like get to know them a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like this one is fitting for
Hmm.
Scrubs because I feel like what it's trying to go for is like the monotony of working in healthcare. Like as someone who works
Yeah,
in healthcare, like it seemed
That's
very,
good.
they're just like passing
yeah.
this thing off and he's
Mhm.
like, I can't do it on my own. I'm no Superman. I don't know.
You need those nurses.
Right?
Yeah, the shortness kind of fits to that too. Like you said, it's
Yes,
very quick, yeah, but it still has all the
absolutely.
characters. Like you said, they hand off the X-ray, yeah,
Yeah.
picture there, and just goes really fast. Yeah,
They're all
Mhm.
so
working
I think it is
together.
very fitting. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that is a good point. So what do we think?
I'm just gonna have to go with Friends though, because that's the most like that is such an iconic one.
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely agree with that. I like the Scrubs one, but
Mhm.
Friends beats it
The
for
Friends is
sure.
Friends. Yeah,
Yes.
the reason it's the top seed up there. It's
Yep.
gonna be tough to beat. Friends beats Scrubs in round one.
All
All
right.
right,
Good
we ready to
start.
move on?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, matchup two: X-Men the animated series versus Hey
Ooh,
Arnold.
this is gonna be
All
tough.
right.
For me. I don't know for you. So, did you put X-Men and Hey Arnold up together because of that ending for both of them, or is that just a coincidence?
It just felt like a good matchup, you know? We're about matchups here. This would be a tough one. They're both they're similar and different in similar ways, which is
Because both of them end with the verses.
yeah,
On Hey Arnold, it's the boys versus the girls,
Huh?
and on X-Men, it's the baddies versus the goodies, you know?
yeah.
It is.
Yeah. But there's no Gambit in Hey
Interesting.
Arnold, so I don't.
True. Very true.
Some could argue that Stinky's a bit of a gambit, but okay.
Wow. Absolutely not. Ashley, what do you think?
I mean, I watched both of these shows. I definitely watched Hey Arnold more.
You, a
Um,
Nickelodeon kid? No.
Never. I love Hey Arnold. Like, I think it still holds up.
It
Matt
does.
hates Hey Arnold. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys remember that, but
Yeah,
he
I do
never even
remember
I thought I
liked
that.
it
kind of
as a
knew that. Yeah.
kid. He thought it was
Wow.
boring as a kid. I don't know.
Stoop
Um,
kid. Afraid to
I
leave the
know.
stoop.
It's free to leave a stoop. I think the Arnold one is like catchier and more
Yeah,
memorable.
because it has words too.
Yeah, not very many, but um,
Arnold. Just pretty
yeah,
much Arnold over and over. Hey,
exactly.
Arnold.
It gets its point across. You're saying, "Hey Arnold."
Hey Arnold. Yeah.
The name of the show, which is a point, I feel like,
Yeah,
is the point
yeah.
in that favor.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I also watched Hey Arnold as a child, obviously, like kid of the 90s,
Who didn't?
and loved it. And still, we've seen a couple episodes in present day, and you're right, they totally hold up. They're great.
Yeah.
And X-Men, though, is like a solid piece of my history in a way that is even more because it was on regular TV. It was
Mm.
on Fox Kids.
Hmm.
So I watched it with my dad. My cats are named after the
Yeah.
X-Men. I have a little picture of Gambit, the character, not the cat, bottomless in a martini glass that I bought at Pride last year.
What? Is this readily available? Can I see this?
Yes, Ryan will go grab it.
This will play into the decision.
So if this weighs your decision,
And his
Wait,
crop top.
can you put
Can you hold it? Yeah,
they're
it's
trying
kind
to
of
get it
glaring
without
'cause there we go.
yeah.
oh my God, XXX-Men.
In the new X-Men, X-Men
That's perfect.
97, he has a great crop top. It's
Yeah.
really hot.
Mhm.
But yeah, so like X-Men is a core part of me, but that's not these are neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But I do think that the theme song for the X-Men theme song, which is like do 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 do,
Mhm.
is iconic,
It
obviously,
is.
like in its own
Yeah.
right.
Hmm. Yeah. I do agree with that. But
Yeah. I think most kids that came of age in the 90s would say Hey Arnold is a pretty iconic too.
yeah,
You hear
Yes,
that, you
yes,
you know. Yeah.
absolutely,
you know what's
absolutely.
going
Yeah.
You're
on.
right. I mean, you're not
If I
wrong,
would
and
have
like
heard just the song for X-Men without knowing what it was for, I don't think that I would remember what it was for, honestly. I know.
oh yeah, because you don't like
Well,
watch superhero stuff either.
That's true.
You don't
Yeah.
watch like modern day Marvel stuff really.
Yeah, not very much.
which they did reboot it with the theme song last year, right? So there is a new level of
Same
that.
theme
The
song.
people that are watching it, yeah. Well, because
Wow.
it's a continuation of that show. So
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just a new season, kind of, yeah.
So in that regard, absolutely. I think that the Hey Arnold song is does better on its own. And visually, it is so much fun to like be in his neighborhood, be in Arnold's
Mhm.
neighborhood with all the kids. They're like coming out of their houses and stuff and
Yeah.
like walking the street. Like, I don't know, reminds me of you and I walking the streets
Yeah. Yeah.
at night.
Just feels like being a kid.
It really feels like being a kid. And while I think that X-Men has really cool visuals and I will say that even though they both have similar endings, the X-Men one is obviously way cooler
Yeah.
because
I mean,
like they start like they go at each other like it's a like
yeah,
they start fighting,
it's a battle.
which is pretty cool. They go at it.
That's triple X-Men. You're getting
Okay,
confused.
just like Gambit in a martini glass.
It's because I'm always staring at that picture.
You do keep it on your bedside table.
I mean, Hey Arnold really does show you everything you need to know about the show.
Yeah. I do feel like it is like slightly misleading because I can't remember his name, but the bully kid's too happy. He's not a bully in the theme song.
Gerald?
Harold,
Harold?
Gerald
Gerald.
is
Yeah,
his best
Gerald's
friend.
his friend.
Yeah.
I
Why
know.
are
Why are they
they
Harold and
Why?
rhyming?
Gerald?
That's
I don't know.
That's
dumb.
yeah.
Sorry. That's a whole other issue. That's a good point. But Helga
But he's
is
a complex
yeah,
character, you know. He can be both.
he is.
True.
But Helga is
Yeah.
yelling in
Yeah.
it, yelling at him, and that's how it ends. Move it, football head, and that's amazing.
Yeah. I, also complex because we know it's in her closet.
Ugh, a gum version
Disgusting.
of Arnold.
Yeah.
So
A
gross.
used gum version.
Oh
Now,
God.
Ashley, I have a question for you. When you were little, what city did you think Hey Arnold took place in?
New York.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not?
No, it's like an amalgamation of
It's just
like
like
big
made up
cities.
city.
Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of a combination of New York and San Francisco, which is why it's so hilly to go along with
Okay.
something like yeah, it's supposed to be semi nondescript big city, but it is clearly far more New York than it is
Yeah,
anything,
it's
but
like not like San Francisco is not
not
anything like
like
this.
that. Yeah.
No. And the schools are PS
Yeah, which is
numbers, which
very,
are
yeah.
what they are there.
Yeah. Huh.
I feel like there's some retconning in that because I definitely thought it was New York until yeah, we kind of bred on that, I think, at some
Yeah.
point in the last few years. And yeah,
We were watching
Hmm.
some episode and we were like, it doesn't look like some of them really don't look like New York, but like
yeah.
I
Not
really think it
quite.
is what the episode demands. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
this is what this city is like, you
Mhm.
They
know?
just wanted to be able to fit it to
Yeah.
whatever storyline.
Well, but like the baseball team that you're for is very obviously the Yankees, and like there's like
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
of New York. Like if they do try to pull in other cities, it's like a little bit like it is
Yeah. It's
basically New
Yeah.
like
York still. Like,
90% New York and
yeah,
like
yeah, it's
1% of 10 other cities.
yeah, whatever they
Yes.
need it to be for that
Yeah.
specific episode. Yeah.
Yes. That's a good way. That's a good math way of do you have a verdict for
I mean,
this one?
I would go with Hey Arnold. I don't know how you feel, but
I'm going to have to go with Hey Arnold as well.
yeah,
Even
I know it's
though
hard.
I want personally, I like X-Men more, but Hey Arnold is the like that girl, you know. It really fits. It does everything I want a theme song to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting. Technically an upset. I wasn't sure which way y'all would go. I thought that would be a tough decision, so I'm glad it was. And Hey Arnold beats X-Men. All right. Next up, Step by Step versus the OC.
Oh my.
Ashley, have you seen either of these?
I have seen Step by Step, maybe not surprisingly. Oh, this is like explicit. We know where this is.
I feel lightheaded.
That's a
Just,
really long list.
I know it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Did they played that every episode?
Yeah,
I think they might have had
Wow.
a slightly shorter version,
I
but
Huh.
don't think so.
it's
I think they did
yeah,
that one
that is
every
basically it.
one.
Yeah, because that is season one when they had a few more side characters that they put in there.
Mm.
They kind of toned it down to just the family, but
They didn't have the popcorn one later on. They had the ice cream one.
they do change
Okay.
some of the visuals
Yeah,
as the
sorry.
kids grow
I'm
up
an
throughout the season. Yeah.
expert on this one,
Wow.
actually.
I didn't
I
know
did
that.
go most season one versions of things that changed throughout.
Yeah,
That's
So,
that makes
smart.
sense.
all right, now the OC.
Wow, they really showed the adults first in that one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For a teen
Yeah.
drama, that's real wild.
yeah, that's interesting. Never thought of
Yeah.
So that's
that.
California by Phantom Planet.
Correct.
Little Jason Schwartzman action there. Remember how in love with Jason Schwartzman we were for a
Yes.
hot minute when we saw I
We're
Heart Huckabees when we definitely
yeah.
did not understand anything about it, but we
Oh,
thought it made us smart
I
that we
still
loved that
don't.
movie. Yeah.
And you won't want to watch Rushmore with me.
Don't know what to tell you. Okay, so Step by Step is a classic American sitcom from
Hmm.
the late 80s to the 90s.
And the theme
Dan
fits
Summers.
that for sure in the vein of Full House, Family Matters, all of yeah. It's very similar in
Excuse
those.
me, Brackateer.
Hmm? Sorry. That is a statement of fact from the
Yeah,
moderator. There's no opinion there.
true. Also, like the step-by-step one is almost 2 minutes, and the OC is
Yeah,
30 seconds.
it's very different, but
Yeah.
love I'm sorry, I love the step by step one, especially when it's
Yeah.
like step by step. Like when it hits the chorus,
Hmm.
I'm so in
Yeah.
with
It
that.
is like it's like a full song.
Yeah.
Like that's you don't get that very often.
No, and it sounds just like the Full House one. It sounds like the
Mm.
Family Matters. Like it fits so well in with those,
It
but it
does.
is a little different.
Because this is the second time around. I don't know if you picked up on that. on the 100 times this.
Yeah, it is borderline other side of the bracket that almost tells the story of the
It's
show. But
true.
But yeah, it's just different enough.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think that this one is really cool because it has the whole family because they're like they're what do you call it?
blended.
Uh,
Blended. Oh my God, I
yes.
cannot think of the word blended. Is a blended family that gets together. So they're at like a theme park. They're at what is it called? Great America?
Is it Great America?
Or is it
Yeah, I'm not
something
sure because
else?
it's supposed to be in
It's
Wisconsin,
yeah,
like on the
Wisconsin.
lake. Like I always thought the shots were of Cedar Point, but I think we looked it up
Cedar
and it was
Point,
not
that's what
that.
I
Is
was
it Cedar
thinking
Point?
That's
of.
Okay.
It's Cedar
probably where
Point.
they
Yeah.
Yeah.
filmed it, I would assume, but
And how many times, I guess like in this era, we did get a little more of the Midwest because we got Perfect Strangers and Family Matters, which were both set in Chicago, obviously, because Family Matters is a spinoff of Perfect Strangers. But I mean, how many times do you get to see the Midwest like represented in a theme song? It's pretty cool.
it is. I enjoyed
A theme
it.
song that just barely missed Mary Tyler Moore Show would have given us Minneapolis. Barely
Mm,
missed the cut.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Tough decisions had to be made.
Yeah, and theme park, everyone's happy. It doesn't tell you much
The
about
roller
what
coaster shot.
it doesn't tell you much about these people, but you know what? They're all such stock characters that it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. You don't need, you know everything you need to know already.
Definitely a show that I watched back in the day,
Hmm.
but we started rewatching it a couple years ago during
Yeah.
that whole pandemic fiasco
Oh, that thing.
that actually keeps trying to make me read books, and I'm just kidding. It's a one book. It's one book. Um, and it does not hold up. And the character, what's his name? The guy, Sasha Mitchell's character, and he's a bad guy too, but real creepy, real fucking creepy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't know.
It's real
Yeah.
problematic.
Oh boy.
But that doesn't have anything to do with that. So that's my thoughts on the matter. It's one of those iconic theme song and TV shows, but it's not one that like gets talked about a ton.
Hmm. It's overlooked a little bit.
Hmm.
I do also really like the OC theme song.
Yeah.
I think it's very to the point. I mean, I mean,
It is
you know,
in California. Guys, we're in
but like the
California.
shots of, the ocean, the palm trees, it's there, you know? You get all the characters. You see they're like it's rich people in California.
Fun.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
It's so of the time. It is
Hmm.
so 2000. What did this come out in 2005 or six?
Started in three.
Three?
It was, yeah,
Oh.
2003 to
Oh,
2006 is when it
that's
ran.
when Montreal started too. What am I
Yeah.
thinking? But it's so of the time, obviously I'm gonna compare this to One Tree Hill because that was my show. OC was Ryan's show. Uh,
America's show.
but they both have like these, indie, emo-ish theme songs, and that was very much the songs of the era, the songs that you
Yeah.
and I were obsessed with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, I think I'd go with step by step on
me
this
too.
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. There's something about that one that really gets
It's a
me.
classic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun. And
Yeah.
it really goes do 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 do, and then it pops right back up, you
Yeah.
know?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Can't
opposite
go
of the last
wrong.
one that was tough because they were kind of similar. This one is tough because they're very
Yeah, they're
Yes.
very
but
different.
yeah, there's a level of iconicness to step by step and just catchiness, funness that
Yeah.
all right.
You don't get the fun with the OC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if the song comes on, I'm like, oh, OC, but it's a song on its own as like it is
Mhm.
to me it's also just like 50-50 a song on its own.
Nope. It has lost that. It is only the
Oh my
OC.
God.
It's lost its identity.
Because I didn't watch the OC, but I did listen to that song.
That was your choice, and a bad one at that.
And it was the wrong one.
Oh,
But
you
the right
I
didn't watch
I
choice
the
never watched the
OC,
OC either. I'm
Ashley?
is
sorry.
You
Step by
didn't.
Step.
Ashley, you did not watch network television.
I know.
How dare you? Do not take his side.
Why would you when you had cable? All right. Step by Step beats the OC. For our next matchup, we have Cheers versus Doug.
Wow.
That's as different as different to me.
True.
We'll see.
Oh,
Do you think that Doug grows
interesting.
up to be Woody Harrelson?
Oh, I was going straight for Ted Danson.
Absolutely not. Now,
Hmm.
on Doug, just this is just a statement about the show Doug. Why are they trying to make cat daddies out to be such fiends, such meanies?
You know, it's true. Okay.
It's rude. It's rude. And he's green, and that's weird.
That is weird. I don't know why he's green.
Yeah, it's a very diverse population. Everyone is a different color.
I mean, they just got, got pork chop, so you had to have an evil cat.
It is very beast-like, and I bet at night they like go and cuddle up so close to each other.
Yeah.
Like they're so cute. Anyways, okay, theme songs.
This is kind of a tough one, I
This
feel
is
like.
really tough.
Mm.
So I know you're a Cheers girl because it's for
Jokes.
always because
Yeah, of course.
you've always been 45 years old at
I know.
heart. You're catching up to your age.
Yeah. I've always been 45 and I always will be, even when I'm
Yeah.
90.
Oh, absolutely. Like I'll always be like 17.
Yeah, it just works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Cheers growing up. Watched it a ton. I also I don't think that I really thought about this until just now, but I also grew up in a restaurant.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
feel like
I
this makes
always
me very
forget
nostalgic
that.
for that. You know, I forget that about myself. But
I
yeah,
don't
I
think I
do
knew
feel
that
like
about
that was
yourself. Yeah.
part of why I liked it so much because it was I was always in this establishment, So with regulars coming in and the employees obviously would hang around them. So that
You have lived
I
such
know
a life.
all her fucking lives flash before
Oh,
her eyes.
she really has been in some eras, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
true.
Her restaurateur
I
era.
know. Yeah. Yep. I don't think I've thought about that in years.
But
But
throughout all of them, she's been 45 years old.
true. It is true.
That's really cool. I like that connection on it because I was gonna
Yeah.
say I don't like Cheers was on in the background of my life, I
Mhm.
feel like. And then when I got older and the network poor person version of Nick at Night was Channel 45 at night
Yeah.
where they played Cheers and Coach and all of those things and Becker loved it. And
Wait, are those all
I
Ted Danson?
I don't think Coach is, but the other two are. But I was going to say the same thing. The Ted Danson.
I loved it. And it
Yeah.
was great. And I feel like now as an adult, I get it. It's not
Hmm.
like Friends, they didn't really go to bars, which is such a weird thing and not true of 20
Yeah.
something
Like
year
they
old
would have.
in New York City.
Yeah.
But so it's like a whole different thing that I didn't get as a child because I wasn't 45. I was just my age
Yeah.
always.
That's
Maybe
weird.
even maybe even young for my age.
Yeah.
You just had to babysit me forever. But now as an adult, I like that song and that show really hit me, especially because I mean, bars have always been like such a big part of my life. Like back in Minneapolis, we had the Kitty Cat
Yeah.
Club that I went to all the time and like made so many friends there that I still am friends with now, even though it's closed down, RIP.
Mm.
And now Ryan and I go to our neighborhood bar and have made a lot of friends. And it is, you know what? It is nice to go where somebody knows your name and they're
Right.
always glad you came.
Yeah, it is. I do think it's interesting. I don't think that I've really thought about the fact that they don't show any of the characters in the opening. Like it's just these old photos.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess I don't ever think of that. And I don't think a lot of people do think of the visuals. They only think of
The song.
the
The
song with the
song is so
lyrics.
iconic.
But and that like honestly, the song evokes such emotions. I feel like it's such a mood.
Yeah,
But watching it now with the pictures of all of the olden people going to a bar, that is cool. And I really
it
liked
is.
that.
Yeah, it's a really good concept. I enjoy it a lot.
It's kind of like there's so many different bars like this, but this is
Yeah,
the bar that we're showing you at this moment. You know what I mean?
yes,
It's kind of
exactly.
deep. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it is. Yeah. And then we have Doug.
And then there's Dog. Yeah, I think that if you had asked me maybe 10 years ago, I would have been all over the Doug of it all
Mhm.
because it is fun.
Yeah, I mean, I still like the Doug. You get
Yes.
the characters. It's it
You-
does give like the feel of the show for
Wait,
sure.
Ashley, would you have wrecked your life for Roger?
I mean, yeah, of course. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, but we all were in love with Skeeter. Like he was the
Yeah,
one that we should have been with, you know?
yeah. We ended up with Skeeters instead of Rogers.
Yeah,
Of
with
course.
Skeeters, not with Doug's. Sorry.
I don't remember. He's really
I don't
like, I
remember
don't know.
anything. No, I'm just saying because he wears like a vest. I don't know.
Yeah, who did like a sweater
Oh, the
vest?
best.
Sweater vest, white t-shirt, khaki shorts.
Yeah.
Look,
It's a look.
At
serving
least
a look.
at least this is the Nickelodeon version, not the
Oh,
Disney version.
the Disney
The
one
pants,
sucks.
three-quarter sleeves.
And
Ugh.
the voices are really bad. And whenever because sometimes I watch blocks of One Saturday Morning cartoons on YouTube. There's just like 3 hours of it sometimes.
Yeah.
And I always fast forward through the Disney Dugs because the
Ugh,
voices are awful and
yeah.
the theme song's awful.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that. That it ruined it.
It
Yeah,
really did.
it
But
did.
I do like that Doug is drawing everything
Hmm.
and it like, becomes a part of like the scenery and it like props, you know?
Yeah. That is clever. I like that.
Yeah. And like you said, it does tell us a lot about the characters and everything.
And Cheers, not at all.
No, but I'm gonna have to go with Cheers for
Oh
mine
yeah. I
because
gotta go Cheers too.
it's just such a feeling. It's just such it's an emotion. And if it comes on, you're just like swaying and singing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
I
feel like the
agree.
argument could be made that the old-timey characters do match up with the
Represent.
character. Like, yeah, so I think it does tell you about the characters without telling you. So
That's true. Yeah, without it
but
being the actual characters.
Cheers is a tough one to beat.
It's such a fun and
Yeah.
unique way to do it too, you know?
Mhm. Yeah, it really is.
Look at us
All
agreeing
right.
with everything so far, but I
So
feel like things
far,
are going to start getting tough.
yeah,
Yeah.
we got to get to the side of the bracket where the theme song tells the story of the show, more or less. But Cheers beats Doug. So next matchup, up the top, Fresh Prince versus the Brady Bunch.
Those kids are so blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The, the
the hair
girl.
alone might have to factor in on that one. We'll see.
The Brady Bunch, absolutely.
All right, Fresh Prince versus Brady Bunch.
So, Brady Bunch. I think that this theme song, we did talk about this when we talked
Is
about the Brady Bunch
lies.
movie. It is lies because it makes it seem like this is what the show is all about, but it's really not. Like it's just like they just forget about the fact that it is a blended family immediately. They just never talk about it again.
I think in the first episode, they have like a moment where they're like, "Oh, I hope we don't forget our mom," and then they do.
Yeah.
They
Yeah. I
magically
mean, pretty much,
remember.
yeah. And they literally never talk about
Yeah.
the mom's ex-husband.
Except for the theme song in every episode, like you would just think they're just like like just they're all
Yeah.
blood
It's just,
related,
yeah. It is a very iconic theme song,
but it's lies.
but it is lies. It's
It's
lies.
very 70s TV. I think so. They very briefly touched on it on the first episode. I just never.
Yeah. It's
And I will
done.
say that the like very childlike way of singing really is a put off. Like it puts me off a lot. I'm not into kids singing. I hate listening to children saying that those car commercials, the kid Cars for Kids commercials make me want to stick my head in the toilet or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hate them. I hate them. So it's kind of annoying too.
Mhm.
I do kind of like the blocks. I think that's cute.
Yeah. Like that was a good idea. It's a very iconic theme song,
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I
but
agree.
I don't know if it's actually very good.
No, I don't think it is either. Now that you like, I think I always thought it was good because it's so
Mhm.
nostalgic, but I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
They really got the middle boy, the middle son so right in the movie. Like
Oh yeah.
he looks just like him. None of the
Perfect.
other ones really look and Marsha, of course, looks just like
Yeah.
Marie McCormick. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I think it's not a very good theme song, actually.
Yeah. And it is just like weird. Like I don't
Yeah,
know, like the dad just like individually looking at each stuff. It was weird.
it's kind of
The apples of his
awkward.
eye.
Yeah. Just
They were all alone.
yeah. They were.
I feel like obviously the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air one is so catchy and like everybody that was born in the 90s knows it and it's so
Mhm.
fun. But also just like everything just kind of fits together, like the whole look of it. And I really like how the letters are graffiti.
Yeah.
Like the credits are graffiti. That's really cool.
hmm Yeah. All the background images, they all fit
Mhm.
together. It's so bright, all the
Yes.
colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Good.
it matches his outfit. Like everything really matches well. And it
hmm
tells exactly how he gets to how Will gets to the Bel Air. And I mean it and in that, I guess you could say like, oh, he doesn't fit in here. It's a fish out of water scenario.
hmm
But it doesn't really tell you much more outside of that, like about the family or anything.
That's true. But I
Not
feel
that it
like
needs
I
to,
didn't watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as much. I did
as the
watch
Brady
it some,
Bunch.
but yeah. But I do feel like that actually is like what is going on in the show.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
it actually carries through.
No, I totally agree. I was just making all points necessary. I was just pointing
Yeah.
out you don't get other characters. I think that this is such an iconic theme song to the point where you were so cool if you knew all the words to it when like you were in elementary school and
Yeah.
beyond, you know.
What if you knew the extroverse?
I should learn.
I
I do like how in
don't
the
know that
first
part.
episode they show the full theme song and he's like he gets on the plane and everything.
Yeah. I mean that's a good opening.
Yeah. And also like I guess kind of apart from that, but the theme song I think actually does add a lot to this is that it became uncool at a certain point to be like I like Full House, but it never
Mm,
became uncool to say I like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That was
that's
always a
true.
cool show to like, you know? And
Yeah.
I think and it was funny and good and like for an older audience probably.
Hmm.
But also the theme song, I feel like really helps that.
Yeah, I agree. I think we got to go with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Because you know what? He doesn't lie. He doesn't lie like the Bradys do.
He's not a
Nope.
liar, so we have to win. Fresh Prince beats Brady Bunch. Yeah, so when you first told me about this, like Brady Bunch was one of the first ones that came to mind, just quickly thinking of theme songs that tell the story. And
Hmm.
as I continued to do this and it's been through it, like it almost completely fell off. Like it's probably my lowest ranked one on here. And like I almost just cut it completely for all the reasons that you said. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is actually terrible. Like this isn't fun to listen to. It
Right.
is iconic and I know it. It's
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so yeah.
It's
So
nostalgic,
obviously,
but it's boring and kind of annoying and doesn't really even
yeah.
fit with the show.
It is really annoying,
Yeah.
actually. It's really annoying.
All right. Next one. Big battle. Tiny Toon Adventures versus the Muppet Babies.
Why did the Muppet Babies theme song almost just make me cry?
I know.
I know I just said I don't like when children sing. That doesn't count because it's definitely adult
Yeah.
voices, but it was so
It's
That's
adults singing,
that's
cute.
not
pretending to be children.
actual
Yeah.
children.
But it was also just so cute. I
I
couldn't
know.
bear it.
Little Miss Piggy. She's
Oh
so
my
cute.
God. Oh, animal. Oh, and then when they were crashing their little trikes.
You got Star Wars and the Wizard of Oz? What?
Oh, that was fun.
Hey, it's tough. You got Spielberg backing Tiny Toons, and you got Jim Henson and
Yeah,
George Lucas Industrial Light and Magic backing Muppet
I
Babies.
guess.
Big names.
This is hard. And I will say, when it comes to telling the story, Tiny Toons packs like everything into theirs, and Muppet Babies is just pretty much they're saying like Muppet Babies over and over, but I got it. I
That's true.
got what
Yeah.
that was about.
Yep. You know exactly what they're talking about.
It's so cute. I
It
forgot.
is. It is. I, yeah, I mean, Tiny Toons, it tells you the whole story. But Muppet Babies is like, you can tell your own story. You can do whatever
Oh,
story you want.
that's so beautiful. Yeah, I agree. So like it is interesting because Tiny Toons has so many characters and it explains like every single one of them and what they do.
Yeah.
And they're like, we also go to college and we study there.
Yeah. Why not?
Now, Ryan, I keep forgetting, and I feel like we've had this conversation about 10 times, but are they brother and sister?
No, no relation. In this version, in whatever the new one is, they are actual siblings. So they changed that in the this new whatever Tiny Toons is
Who
out
cares
there.
about
But
that?
right, but in this one, they are not related.
And they're like they're the same person dressed as each other, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, that's confusing. Who's who?
Or the same bunny. I don't know.
It's it's a very face-off situation,
It
actually.
is. Yeah.
Looney Tunes is really fun. It was really fun to watch too,
Mm,
because there's a lot going on.
yeah.
But it really builds the world for you. You know, there's a lot of good world building just within, and it goes really fast. They stuff a
Yeah.
lot in there.
There's a lot going on. A lot of characters. Who's the skunk? The purple skunk.
Didn't she have like a purse or something? Wasn't she like a crabby old lady?
Was she?
I honestly
I
No, I
can't
don't
think you're
remember.
thinking of the Flappy Squirrel.
Oh,
Hmm.
sorry. The skunk and the squirrel. Super different.
Fifi LaFume,
Okay.
as opposed to Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
Oh, right, right. I remember the little kid who just wanted to, he was like, I pushed a button. And I remember I used to say that all the time when we were in an elevator. It was probably really annoying, but I had one act, and that was
Yeah, kids are just annoying in general,
yeah. They're so annoying.
no matter what.
So you would think that the Muppet Babies would be annoying because they're babies, but they're
Yeah.
not. They're really really cute. And I like it how even in that one, it shows you that they're like their adult characters. They're like
Hmm.
the adult Muppets, but they're just little versions.
Yeah,
Not Mrs. Piggy's a little less risque, you know?
right. But still like ultra feminine.
This is hard though. And like I really like the sound of the Muppet Babies. It's very soothing.
Hmm. And very nostalgic. It feels very like 90s. I mean, they both do in different ways. The Muppet Babies seems more like a 90s like sitcom.
Yeah, it really does. And I was gonna say that it not only feels 90s in its nostalgia, but it feels like dreamy and like child nostalgia, not just like
Yeah.
what they're selling you as child nostalgia.
Hmm.
It's like it feels dream like it I mean obviously that's what they're doing. But it feels dreamy and
But it works.
like I do feel like I when I watch that I'm like I'm in my childhood right now.
Yeah.
Whereas I think that I could just watch Tiny Toons and take it for what it is, which I
Hmm.
like because I've seen them recently and they're very funny.
Yeah. I feel like Tiny Toons is more just like goofy, like slapstick kind of humor, and
Yeah.
Muppet Babies is more, yeah, nostalgic and
Got a little more heart to it.
yeah.
So Muppet Babies is kind of like Cheers
Tiny
and
Toons
Tiny Toons is
is
kind of like
Doug.
Friends.
Oh, okay.
Or Doug. Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
Friends though. Like in terms of live action, I feel like
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I think I'm
Hmm.
gonna go with Muppet Babies.
Yeah, I gotta go with Muppet Babies on this one
Okay.
for
All right,
sure.
Muppet Babies takes it home.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
As soon as I started watching it and I started tearing up, I was
Yeah.
like, well, that's got me actually.
Yeah, I
They
kind of did the
won.
same thing when I was putting it together. I really thought that it would be Tiny Toons that I don't even know that I had these two matched up until like I did a few iterations of this, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Muppet Babies is a good it's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a
It's
good
so
matchup.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Sister Sister versus Gilligan's Island.
Okay,
And the rest.
I need to say real quick, Gilligan's Island theme song does too much.
It that's way too much.
They try to squeeze in all of the names in a way that does not go with it. I was on board at first. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
this is fun, this is catchy. And then it was like
When
the millionaire's wife.
when did it they added in the professor and
Yeah, I
Marianne
added in
later
Professor and
on?
Marianne in season two or season three. Yeah,
Because
but it says the rest.
isn't
That's
that
all of season
everyone?
one. Yeah, there's
Like
only two more.
like you're like
Just
and the
say
rest.
Gilligan, the
Who
skipper,
cares
and the
about them?
rest.
What?
Nope,
Like there's two more people. Oh, that's enough. We're good.
nope, and the rest. No one any more time.
Yeah. So it was like a little fun jaunty tune, like a what is it called? A sea shanty kind of thing,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was kind of fun. And then it just was like you could feel that person being out of breath trying to be like, oh, and there's another character, and then there's another
And this is
character.
happening. And somehow they made it to this never before discovered island when they were on this little tour.
that's within an hour and a half of
Yeah,
the West Coast.
right.
Yeah. What?
I don't think I've ever thought about that. Like
That the
how
Harlem
did this happen?
Globetrotters and
How
a
did
bunch
they
of other
get there?
people somehow find their ways too, but they can never find their way off.
Nope, never.
Did you watch Gilligan's Island? That was a Nick at
Of
Night
course I
kind of
did.
thing. Of course you did. Did
Yes.
you like it? Sorry, I didn't mean to
I
be
mean, as a kid,
accusatory.
yeah, I did. I have not seen it in a very long time, but I really did like it as a
I
kid.
bet it's not good. I bet it does not hold up.
I bet it's awful. I bet
Yeah.
it's very boring. I would
hmm
I would think. Yeah.
Gilligan is a goober ass.
Yeah. The mighty crew.
I
It's
think that's what the
Gilligan.
casting call said when they were trying to get him.
Goober ass. Yeah,
Goober ass.
so
Yeah.
that song was sarcastic, right?
Yes.
Okay, wow, that's kind of funny though. That's kind of
Yeah,
funny. I like
it
that.
is.
But Everything else is just kind of like, are we done yet? I think I get it, you know?
Yeah. I feel like though, like if the theme song is gonna be sarcastic like that, though, you can't like that is actually what the show is, though. Like they actually are on this completely deserted island. Nobody's ever gonna be able to find them. You know?
Yeah, I mean, the only tongue-in-cheek part is about Gilligan and being a mighty sailor.
Pretty
Yeah,
much. Yeah.
everything else is pretty accurate. I mean, it is a millionaire
They
in his
just wanted
life.
to
That's true.
take a stab
He is a
at it.
movie star, which is also pretty much the theme of the show is
True.
making fun of Gilligan
True.
and him being.
This is Gilligan's Island.
See, I needed more sarcasm or
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
I would have preferred
There's
more.
not enough for what they were trying to go for, I guess.
But Sister
Mm.
is okay, first of all, go and watch the first season. And I mean, beyond that, it's good too. But the first season is so laugh out loud funny. I was watching it like a
Yeah.
year ago and I was like cackling.
It's been a long time since I've seen that too.
Is
But I loved Sister growing
Brittany
up.
Murphy is in a couple episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recurring character.
She's like one of their friends. So that's
I
fun.
didn't know that.
But the premise of the theme is what happens. So in the first episode, it's very much a nanny situation. They tell you what happens in the first episode, which is these girls who look identical discover each other and discover that they're twins, and because they were adopted by different families, and then they convince their parents that they have to all move in together. And they're very
Yeah.
different, but they look alike, like you
But
said.
they look
Very
the same.
Parent
Yeah.
Trap.
Yes. Yes, it is. And they never end up together, which is very sad.
They should have.
They should have. It would have been very good.
That's not what it's about. It's about
It's
sister.
about we look the same, but we're different.
But that song, it slaps like
Yeah.
hard.
hmm
It's
I
good.
have gotten that stuck in my head. I don't know if I've gotten the Gilligan's Island song stuck in my head.
No. And I like make up word like other things. Like what I would be like beastie beastie. Like I put other words in the place of sister and sing
Yeah.
that a lot, you know?
Never with Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, I mean, I think that sister just like that's hands down the best one out of those two.
Yeah. I don't know, like with you saying it being like sarcastic, I like that.
You came back
But
around?
I came back around to Gilligan's Island about it be I thought it was taking itself a little seriously, but I get it. I get it. But I can still go with Sister Sister.
No, you can go with Gilligan's Island. I mean, that's a wild choice, but you could do
I know.
it.
I know.
You could do it. We just have to have a tiebreaker.
Now we can go with Sister Sister.
Yeah, I expected it to be closer than y'all were making it, so I'm glad it actually came back around. Like, I think Gilligan's Island is a good
Yeah.
I again feel
Mm.
like there was a little bit of interference by the Brackateer.
Whoa.
The decision was
These
made. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
accusations.
The one you picked won. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm
If I
just,
interfered at all, it was to help you.
I'm just saying. Ashley is easily influenced when it comes to those old silly shows.
I know. I do like them.
So I influenced her by putting a show in the bracket. That was my job.
Yeah. How dare
Collusion.
you?
Collusion.
I'm sorry. Then I only pick shows that you like and Ashley hates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have made me a really great moderator, huh? I don't need your guff.
obviously.
I think I need to watch Gilligan's Island again. That's
Oh my
that's my
God.
verdict.
Holy
It was on
shit.
the channel that shows the nanny and some of those like over the summer. So I don't know. I watched a
Yeah,
few episodes. It sat
You
there while they were on the screen, but
just came all the way back
it,
around.
I did.
it's
Now It's my favorite show that I've ever seen in my life.
It might be the best show of all time.
Yeah,
We should just put it right to the middle of this bracket. It just wins
there it
everything.
is.
Sister
Greatest
Sister
show,
wins
greatest
that
Big
one. She
scene.
score.
already said it. Let's move on.
All right, Sister Sister, narrowly, narrowly,
Yeah,
I cannot believe this.
by
This is absurd.
hair.
narrowly,
This is
narrowly.
absurd.
You're getting your way, okay?
I
We're
don't
moving
care.
on.
It's the
Next matchup.
principle. It's the principle of the matter.
Fine, Sister Sister wins by a landslide. There's only two votes.
No. What's done is done.
Next matchup. The Nanny,
Oh
the
man,
Nanny
this is gonna be tough.
versus the Jeffersons.
This is
Mm,
gonna be rough.
wow, this is a tough one.
Tough. I wow. They're both such like they're such like crooning songs that just are so catchy and they really just
Yeah.
make you dance, you know?
Mhm. They are so good. I, like we talked about, I didn't watch The Nanny until
Hmm.
extremely recently, so I'm not as familiar with it. But like, I feel like just in like general culture, the Jeffersons, everyone knows the Jeffersons song.
Yeah.
But I don't like I had never heard the Nanny song until I actually watched it.
Oh,
But
interesting. I guess that's
yeah,
true. I don't think that I've ever I don't think that I watched The Jeffersons as a kid because again, I didn't have Nick at night.
yeah,
And I don't think it ran in syndication on network television at that point because it was like so much older, you know what I mean?
yeah, I don't think so.
But I do love the show and I think I started rewatching it and I need to continue that. I do that
Yeah,
too much. Where I just start things and I'm just
me
like,
too.
okay. But it is such a great song. It's so peppy.
Hmm. They're all dancing.
Yeah, and I was gonna say I like so the Nanny's really fun because it's like a whole cartoon created and like we said, it's the story of the pilot and it's like the theming of the show as a whole.
Yeah,
Kind of like sister sister situation.
yeah.
And the Jeffersons it kind of encompasses like everything, I feel like.
Hmm.
It's like it doesn't outright tell the story like the Nanny one, but it does like give you it's kind of, you know, it gives you the feeling of the story.
Yeah. It's got the feel. But the nanny is like so intentional. And it
Yes.
is the animation is so different.
Yes.
Obviously, it's not an animated show. You don't really have an
Yeah.
animated theme song for a non-animated show.
That's a really good point. I did really like seeing the scenes, like the clips from the Jeffersons, like the apartment, the style of the apartment and their clothes and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's just clips from the show.
Hmm.
That's what it is. Like at the beginning there is like the getting into the elevator, like it's the view of the apartment and like
Right.
getting to the elevator and everything. But then it's just like clips from the show, but which is fun too.
And that's Chicago, right?
No,
Is
it's New
it
York,
Jefferson's? Is it?
right?
I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it was New
I
York,
I thought I
but
Yeah,
looked this up recently. I thought it was on.
I just assumed that they said on up to the east side. I thought it was the Upper East Side.
mhm.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, this is set in New
Okay,
York.
it's New York.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. I was like, I just assumed. I could
They're
be
both New
wrong.
York.
I guess that like other cities have east sides.
Yeah, most.
And Chicago really doesn't. Its east side is a lake, so
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
suppose.
we live in the
Hmm.
lake with
say we're as far east as you get, and this isn't referred to as like East Side Chicago.
no. You know
Okay.
who does live in the lake?
Ooh.
Michi.
Old Mishy.
Oh,
But
I thought it was gonna be Gilligan.
He's obsessed. He's obsessed.
I made up a Loch Ness monster for Lake Michigan
Yeah.
because I was looking up like folklore and stuff about it,
Yeah.
and it said that it has a Loch Ness monster, and it's just called the Loch Ness monster of Lake Michigan. I was like, no, because Loch
What?
Ness is a place. That
Like
doesn't make
Loch
any
Ness
sense.
is Loch
Yeah,
Ness.
it's obviously
Could be the
Michi.
Loch Michigan monster,
Yeah.
but it's
Michi. It's perfect.
Fishy.
Oh, Michi.
Huh.
Anyways, it's hard. Think I think as a whole that the nanny themes, I think that I'm gonna go with the nanny, but I think that the song ugh, the Jefferson song's like I think the better one. But I
Yeah.
think all in all, I think the nanny is the better theme song for like and the a better like all in all the visuals and everything. It's a better opening for me. So,
Yeah. I I don't know. Like I feel like the Jeffersons is like just so iconic. And
mhm.
I didn't know about the nanny really until recently. I didn't know that it was so good. But I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I think
then
I would go with
then
the Jeffersons.
all right, we have our first tie.
Wow. First tie.
okay.
And I have no idea what Ryan's gonna pick because I don't know
Yeah.
his life like that.
Yeah, I don't either, because you both made good arguments, but I do think that I side with Ashley that it's
Hmm.
just more nostalgic and iconic, right? Just a wider, like you hear that and it's the Jeffersons, whereas
Mm,
not as many people just know the Nanny song. You know the Nanny in general. You see Fran Drescher,
Right.
you think that you know the aesthetic, but the theme
yeah.
song itself, despite hitting a lot of the criteria of telling the story and having the cool visuals, I think it's the Jeffersons.
I'm not
Yeah.
arguing at all, and I'm not saying collusion, but it is interesting to me that you both were Nick at Night children,
That's true.
and I was a network
That is
TV
true. That is
child, and
true. That is
We
I'm
were
just saying,
exposed.
I get it. I understand what both
Yeah.
of you are saying and how Nanny was such an important part of my childhood, but the Jeffersons were a part of yours because of Nick at Night. So that
Yeah.
does make sense, but yeah. I mean, it's such a great song. It's a hard choice.
Yeah. But I definitely
yeah.
I respect the nanny. I love that it has the animation. I really do. But yeah.
She respects the nanny.
I do.
Mad respect,
Yeah.
but we're moving on up.
All
We are
We
right.
moving
are.
on up. All right, Jefferson's and yeah, and said we've seen them all now. So we'll go back up over here and we'll have Friends versus Hey Arnold
Oh man.
These are where it might get trickier, I feel like.
versus Football Head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I I honestly think Friends for me because it continues to be such like Friends has been a solid theme song in my life for so long. Not just a show, but a solid theme song. And every time you hear it, like it's one of those no skip theme songs for sure. I mean, I don't think I would skip the Hey Arnold one, but I also don't think I'd watch 100 Hey Arnold episodes in one night, you
You're
know?
like you're like listening to a theme song playlist. What do you mean?
I just mean like
yeah.
I
What do you do with your Friday nights?
I'm gonna I'm gonna watch like 10 episodes of Friends in a night. I'm probably not gonna watch 10 episodes of Hey Arnold, but if I did, I'd
True.
probably end
Yeah.
up fast forwarding through or skipping through some of the theme songs because I feel like that one is one that could get old. You know what I mean?
Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I think Friends is like
Oh,
one of the better theme songs, and it does just, without it being like, like this is the show. It is just like showing friends hanging out together. I think, yeah,
yeah.
I can
It is
agree.
it tells the premise.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to convince you a little harder. You're
No,
like, yeah, I get it.
I'm good with that.
I'm like pouring my heart out. You're like,
I
yeah,
know.
that's great. Yeah, that sounds
Yep, you're
perfect.
right.
You made your sale.
All
All
right.
right, Friends beats Hey Arnold.
Okay.
Moving to the final four, and we've got Step by Step versus Cheers.
Mm.
Ooh.
The contestants go silent.
This is hard. They're both so different.
They're very different. I think I don't know if it is just because it was like a bigger thing for me, but I would go with Cheers on this one.
You know what? I think I am too, just because what like re-listening to that and like really, because I feel like we've like paid attention to these really hard, whereas you
Mhm.
don't really pay attention to theme songs like this anymore that
Yeah,
hard because they're just so
when
background
you're just
noise, you know?
watching the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But watching it again, I really loved I loved all the pictures of all of the old-timey bar stuff. I thought that was
Mhm.
really fun and unique.
Yeah.
And the song is just it gives
It's
you
just
that
so
feeling.
nostalgic.
Yeah.
Step by Step is fun, but it's
It's fun, but it's not
yeah.
it especially in like this like I would listen to the Cheers theme song over that if I was just like casually listening to it, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. Cheers over Step by Step.
Mhm.
All right. Back over here, we've got Fresh Prince versus Muppet Babies.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
It is. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
obviously. Because like I said, like Fresh Prince is like so iconic. Like just one of
Yeah.
the coolest shows ever. One of the best, like so funny. So it's got a lot of heartwarming stuff. I know we're not talking
Mhm.
about the show, but like the theme song really ups that nostalgia factor for
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know?
Mhm. Look at him with little sunglasses.
Yeah, he's so cute. But Muppet Babies.
I know. I love Muppet Babies.
It was adorable. Like it's so fun to watch. There's a lot of
Yes.
good details in it.
Like, even just like you just never show adults. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, why? Like, is she
All
just
right.
legs? Do you know
Yeah.
what right, you know what that reminds me of when we walked to Navy Pier the other day and my feet hurt so bad
Yeah.
that I said I was going to detach my legs from my torso, walk on my hands, and carry my legs on my shoulders.
Yeah. You got to do that sometimes.
Same thing.
Do you
Same
think that?
thing.
Well, I guess the nanny isn't doing that because she's just legs, but maybe her legs walking, and that's why they all kind of go like everything's fine because they're so
Like,
scared, and her like her
oh,
upper half is somewhere else, like doing something. It's
yeah,
my theory.
that could be.
Who is she to these children? Their daycare provider?
I think
Do they
so.
ever like
That was
live
kind of the,
together?
yeah,
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Feel like it's a home daycare situation, but they all go
Okay.
to like Nanny's home or wherever.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
Yeah.
what it feels like.
that's kind of what I
But
thought.
again, that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But not only is the Muppet Babies theme song about that show, but it has a lot of other classic stories within it, as you pointed
That's
out.
true. Yeah.
That's fun.
Hmm. Fresh Prince is just its own thing.
Yes, which tell like they both tell a story. I guess it depends what story you want to read at the moment.
That's true. I think at this moment, I'm reading the Muppet Baby story.
Me too. I am too. This is so weird.
I know.
I never thought I would do.
Like I never would have thought
Wow,
that that would beat
No.
Fresh Prince, but I think it
the
does.
biggest
It does.
upset in the bracket.
Just watching that, the way it made me feel was like
I know.
I felt something for the first time in
Yeah,
forever, you know?
right?
Which is really what you want to hear your wife
Because
say.
what did I no? Because what does it say? It's like if you don't like how your room looks, what did it say?
Should I look at the lyrics real quick?
Yeah, Because I feel like that's just so like I don't know if I ever actually knew like all the lyrics to this gorgeous song. When
Oh,
your room looks kind of weird and you wish you weren't there, just close your eyes and make believe and you can be anywhere.
okay, that's sad
Like,
and
I
really
mean,
beautiful.
I know. Like it's me like
And wait,
a sad kid
animal
watching this.
dance?
Yes. And I've got
Gonzo,
blue hair.
no, that is really beautiful. I never knew that's what he said.
Yeah.
I just was hearing him, being Kermit.
Mm,
Yeah, trying to be impartial, I did not bring this up. You said this about Tiny Toons. They really introduce every character in the all, but they do the same in the Muppet
They
Babies one. It's
do.
just a
that
bit
is
faster.
true.
And it fits in better because like you said, all the cuts in Tiny Toons are harsh. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
now this character, but all of them just kind of go together. We're all the same. We're all in this.
Yeah. This does it well. It's just one little thing. And I've got blue hair, you know.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Like it really is though. When your room
It
is
is.
kind of weird and you wish that you weren't there,
No, that's so sad.
it just like reminds me a lot of like the Rainbow Connection, Like it
Hmm.
really, I
Yeah.
don't know. It's something else entirely that you don't think it is.
Hmm. And I mean, not to bring up Taylor Swift every second of my life, but it reminds me of
Yeah,
Seven,
right.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say a little more about that.
I mean, Seven is like, to me, like a pair of little girl best friends, and one has like an abusive dad, and the other one is trying to make her feel better and like, talk about how they can do all these things and they can escape this. And,
Close your eyes and
I've
make
been meaning
believe.
to tell you, I think your house is haunted. Your dad is always mad, and that must be why. Like the little girl's explanation for why her dad is being mean to her.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's a lot more to the Muppet Babies theme song than you would even think.
Oh yeah.
And I think that, I don't know, it really connects with me.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's the winner right there.
Wow.
All right,
I
they did
love it.
it.
I really
Who
Muppet
like
knew?
the
Babies.
Who
Taylor.
knew?
I really like the Taylor connection there too. That's good. You can
Thank
find
you.
the Taylor connection in
I know.
anything. You're so talented.
All right, we ready to move on?
Yep.
Yes.
Muppet Babies beats Fresh Prince. Now we have Sister Sister versus the Jeffersons.
Whew.
You know what I will say about both of these is they're so of their time. They look visually
Mhm.
and they sound so of their time, and I really
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I still think that the Jeffersons is just iconic and just has to beat Sister Sister, but I don't know how you feel. I don't know.
I think Sister Sister because I think it does a better job of telling the premise. And as you were saying with the Nanny theme song, how it was so unique because it was all animated. Well, this one has little animated backgrounds for
That
Sister
is
Sister, and
true.
I like that too. That is
Hmm.
fun.
It does. Because honestly, like I watched the Jeffersons, but I don't remember exactly like what was going on like episode to episode, you know?
Yeah. It was
So I
so long
don't
ago.
know how well it does fit with the show.
I think it fits pretty well. I mean, it's again like a fish out of water story.
Hmm.
And they have to deal with like all their like wacky neighbors and stuff, which is really
Yeah.
fun. But I really like that it says we look the same. I think
We're
that's really
different.
funny. We're different. Talk about a two-way twister, shaking up the
Talk about
family
a two-way
tree
twister. That
with
is
sibling synchronicity. That's
okay,
beautiful.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sister sister. That's my choice.
So we're
Yeah.
split.
It's
Yeah, I
split.
think we're split again. Split on Jeffersons.
I think I go
Uh-oh.
Jeffersons again.
Yeah, Jeffersons again.
And again,
And maybe it is. Maybe it's the same thing of the cable kids versus the network TV.
Yeah.
But I still just feel like it is more iconic, more nostalgic.
Mhm.
And I think I don't know. I mean, that's why I was looking up the lyrics to the Sister Sister one. It doesn't directly tell the story. It directly tells the story about as
okay.
much as the Jeffersons. Well, I
That's
thought this.
true.
I wasn't going to kind of give the nod to Sister Sister for that. That was the point that I thought it had over the Jeffersons. But I think they're about the same because the Jeffersons tells it without telling it, and so does Sister Sister.
But
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
visuals tell the story. And we're counting
Well, the visuals tell
visuals.
this. Yeah, the visuals tell the story and that
But
too.
like
But
even
they show
more
actual
so
scenes.
because it tells that they were separated at
Those two
birth and then
houses coming together. Yeah,
That's
it does
true.
that.
I do think that the Sister Sister, the visuals with the song
Yeah.
show
and
more of the
and look,
story.
I'm not blaming you two for that, for liking the same thing. Because I also am going off of pure nostalgic
Yeah.
factors and what I personally liked as a child. But
That is the
I'm just
concept of the pod.
saying
Yeah.
it is funny to me. It's funny.
Make your choices in life. And the Sister Sister theme
Hilarious.
starts off with two crying babies, and that automatically knocks
Yeah.
Fine. All right. What are
it.
we?
All right.
Also crying babies.
So we are down to Friends versus Cheers.
Mm. Oh my.
See, this is hard because obviously Friends is my show. But I'm just like I'm having a time with the ch like I
Yeah.
don't know, just rewatching that.
Wow.
It really got me.
That's surprising.
But I'm gonna have to go with Friends. Like it just is. But I'm just saying that Cheers
Yeah.
has gotten me this
Cheers
time.
is a good theme song.
Hmm.
Like they matched that very well.
Yeah.
I It probably is just because I watched it more. I mean, it meant more to me, but I gotta go with Cheers. I'm sticking with Cheers on this.
I hear you, and
Yeah.
I think that I, as an adult, like if I had been an adult in the 90s watching either of
Mhm.
these things, I think I would have liked Cheers a lot more. But
Yeah.
because I did not drink alcohol as a child or
I
go to,
mean,
well,
yeah.
I did go to bars though. Uh, lots of bars. But I like Friends kind of something I could connect with a lot more.
Mhm.
But so I understand. I think that Cheers is like such a good theme song though, but like Friends is so iconic and it is
Yeah.
such a big part of my life. And the
Hmm.
theme song is a big part of my life, not just the show.
Yeah. It is good. It's very good.
Ryan?
Ooh, yeah, this is hard. I mean, I think that both of them hit damn near every criteria that we've laid out.
Yeah.
And I don't know. When I made this, I clearly put Friends at the top above Cheers, and I think I'm just gonna have to go with that. I think I originally thought that Friends was more nostalgic, and I think that it is to me. Like I said, I watched a lot of both of these shows. I certainly watched more Friends just because of access. It's on every channel all day, every day. But and I think that there's aspects of it with the clapping and just the fountain that does. I mean, I do think as much as I like the visuals of Cheers, they're not as memorable clearly since none of us remember that that was the thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
And
really good point.
True.
whereas
Yeah.
like you think of the Friends thing, you think of them dancing in that fountain and
Mhm.
Yeah.
things like that. So I think I am going to go Friends.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's fair.
Very, very
Yeah.
tough decision, but I think we're going to go Friends over
When I
Cheers.
close my eyes, the Friends theme song is just always playing on the back of my
Yeah.
eyes, like just constantly. That's just, the only thing that's
I
happening.
think you're disqualified from this show.
But to the argument of if I was watching a marathon of these two shows, I would never skip the theme song on either. So
No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I
certainly
either.
mean,
watch.
they're both so
Yeah,
good. I had
yeah,
forgotten how good the Cheers ones
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really does like have such a nostalgia factor, even if you didn't watch it at like, or like just like a feeling of
Mhm.
being.
I
I guess
think
I'm
with the
nostalgic for
Cheers
bars.
ones, like it gives you nostalgia for something that you were never a part of.
Yeah.
You know, it gives
It
you
is.
nostalgia
Yes.
for like the early like the 1920s, you know? You know what I mean? Like I want to be a part of that.
Yeah. Want to go to a pub and yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think we would be allowed.
Why?
It gives you like a lot of different kinds of nostalgia. It's very
Hmm.
interesting like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
Uh,
Friends.
all
It still
right.
wins.
So Friends wins. So now we have Muppet Babies versus the Jeffersons.
oh my God.
These shows have never
What?
gone
They
up against
have
each
never
other.
gone head to head against each other.
They've never
No
been
one
in
has
a
ever
discussion
mentioned these in the
together.
same.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, you go
Um,
first.
wow. I mean, like I going into this, I saw all these. I was like, oh cool, there's Muppet Babies. I never thought that it would be like one of my top picks ever.
No,
But it really, I think it's better. I think I'm going with Muppet Babies
me
because it's just so
too.
like, you know, it's like
Yeah,
you can do anything.
it's I totally agree. I was like,
Yeah.
I threw this one out as like a, oh, this is funny because I always sing it to myself,
Yes.
but I didn't I didn't watch it close. I didn't listen closely to it. And
Yeah.
now that I have, it's changed my life.
I listened to it, but I never heard it.
I watched it, but I never saw it.
That's exactly it. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, you want to move on up to the east side, but don't you want to go anywhere? Anywhere you put your mind to.
It's so cute. It's so sweet. It's
Yeah.
so cute and so
Mhm.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Muppet Babies.
Hmm.
All right.
That's the
Muppet
one.
Babies. It's an unstoppable force. Can't do it. Final matchup, championship round. Friends
Oh my
versus
God.
Muppet Babies.
Again, nobody's ever talked about these things to
This was never gonna be the matchup.
I I I knew Friends was gonna make it really far because
Yeah.
it's the Friends theme song, but
Yeah.
I never thought that we'd be here.
No.
You know?
I
Who
I
would have
do
thought?
I feel like I've just said everything I need to say about Friends, but I keep on coming back to the Muppet Babies and being like, it's such a beautiful, dreamy, nostalgic, half of a fever dream, half
Yes.
of like a just devastating portrait of childhood.
Hmm. Right. Yes. It is sad. It's sad, beautiful, tragic. You
I'm
know?
sweating.
You
Oh my
know?
God, I'm sweating and crying right now. I
And the
I just
Friends theme song has never made me do
and like look, I love the Friends theme song. Everybody knows the Friends theme song.
Yes.
It is iconic. However, I just think that this is a sleeper hit.
Yeah, it really is.
Put that old Muppet Babies theme song on TikTok, and I feel
Oh,
like it's gonna
man.
soar.
It's going viral.
Yeah.
That's that is the new trending audio.
Yeah. And it's gonna have some weird shit,
Hmm.
but there's just so much you can take from it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think
it.
that's it.
Decision?
I
All
That's
right.
I
that's
think Muppet Babies
the
wins it
weirdest thing
all.
that's ever happened. But yeah,
Muppet Babies theme song, the ultimate TV theme song.
the ultimate TV theme song.
Everyone knows the Friends theme song, but everyone should know the Muppet Babies.
Yes. Yes.
It will
Oh,
change
Everyone
your
actually.
life
will know the Muppet Babies theme song
after this
after
podcast comes out. Talk about going viral. We're starting it right here, right.
Yes,
Now,
happening.
is the Muppet Babies, this is 1984? What year is
Is
that
that
from?
is it that old?
I mean, maybe 87? It's really old.
1984. Yeah.
Okay.
Dang,
Also the same
it's
year
older than I
that
thought.
Escape from Shutterfly Valley came out, I'm pretty sure. The My Little Ponies movie I watched today.
What?
I don't know. I used to have a VHS tape of My Little Pony Escape from Shutterfly Valley, and I've looked for it everywhere, like streaming and everything, and I couldn't find it. But it turns out that it's actually a 10-parter of the TV show My Little Ponies from
Oh,
1984. So
huh.
I watched it today, and it was a good time, but I did turn it off and sit in silence for 20 minutes because I was very overstimulated by
Oh no.
everything. Because there was a lot of colors and a lot of
Yeah,
high-pitched voices and a lot of
sure.
singing, but I did recognize every single song. I like sang
Wow,
along to every single song.
that's impressive.
One day I'm gonna make you watch that with me, and you're gonna hate me.
I'm gonna love it.
It's really
My
obnoxious.
new favorite thing.
But yeah, wow, wow, here we are.
Yeah,
Here we are.
not what I was expecting.
Mm-mm.
That's
Mm.
for
But I
sure.
feel good about it. I feel really
Yeah.
good.
Hmm.
How do you feel,
It'll come together.
Brackateer?
I like it. I like a Cinderella story coming out of nowhere. I said I did not expect that to win. I once I put it because like I mean I started this before I'd listened to y'all's last episode, so that wasn't necessarily one that was on my radar until I heard that. It's like okay, I should probably listen to this, put it in. I listened to it, it's like oh, this
Yeah.
definitely has to be in. And then
Yeah.
like once again, as I kind of talked about the Brady Bunch being one that I originally thought would be in, it almost fell out. That's one that wasn't in and continuously just climbed up. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. It might do something. I did not expect it to win in any way, shape, or
Yeah.
form. Expected it to beat Tiny Toons. Wasn't sure about Fresh Prince, but once you get into it, it just is. It's the best.
Hmm.
I think this worked out the way it should.
I think that the most interesting, I think that that is really interesting that this, that Muppet Babies is our winner. But what I think is the most interesting thing is that Ashley completely changed her mind about Gilligan's Island in
Yeah,
about a
I really did.
1 minute period.
You know, that happens to me all the time.
I still think you're sleeping on it too.
Yeah.
I don't think you're appreciating the sarcastic sea shanty.
Hmm. Yeah.
I do like the sea shantiness of it all.
That's a genre we need to bring back is the sarcastic sea shanty.
I'll
I'm gonna write
let you
one.
take I'll let you take the lead on that.
Yeah.
Ryan, thanks for putting this together for us. It was really fun.
Good.
Thank
You're very
you.
welcome. Glad you enjoyed it.
Ashley, I gave you a job. Did
Hmm.
you did you do it?
I did do it. I don't know how you're gonna feel about it. We'll see. It's one that I just watched a few days ago, and I was like, this is good and still holds up for the most part.
What are we watching next time?
We're gonna watch 1992. Picture this. Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn, Bruce Willis.
I'm picturing.
Death becomes her.
Okay. I've
Yes.
never seen it.
You've never seen it?
I've only seen I saw the musical.
What?
I saw the musical, but I've never
You've
seen the
never
movie.
seen it?
Okay, I'm excited for
Yes.
this. We're
Yeah,
getting into October, and so this is a really good pick.
it's gonna be good.
Thanks again, Ryan. And you can follow us on Instagram at Nostalgic Nightcaps and rate and review on whatever podcast platform you are currently listening on. And Ashley, what should people tell us?
Um, oh man. Are there any other like sleeper theme songs that we just aren't picking up on? What else do we need to here for a 100th time to actually
yeah.
appreciate.
Love it. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, my Muppet babies.
Bye.
Bye.